Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld Beta 19 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. We are recovering from a pretty devastating raid. We got a few guys hit with Doomsday rocket launchers, and they're recovering now. We've got some missing body parts. The first order of business is to replace some of these body parts. Lines, one of our best colonists, lost an eye and his right leg. So, let's start with, well, first of all, you're kind of... I think we'll let you get healthier first before we do this, right? Someone else lost an eye or something, or a hand, right? Kimmy lost a hand. You're now up and about. Your right hand has been burned off. I don't want your manipulation very poor because you're a sniper, and I believe that is affected. So your aiming time, shooting accuracy, right? Let's see. You're a 13. Your manipulation is bringing that down to 4.9. But your final value is still 96%. Although there's distances that are quite different. I'm going to say that a minus 4.9 is bad. And we're gonna try and give you that power claw. Which I believe we still have. Yeah, power claw right hand, right? Yes. Alright, where's Kimmy? She's already in bed. Oh, I thought you were walking around for some reason. But anyway, someone's doing the surgery now. I think we have inspired surgery somewhere. Inspired recruitment, inspired trade, inspired surgery. So I'm going to have you do this. Prioritize feeding. No, not feeding. Cannot install power claw, need material. Oh, because the other person already started? Or did this already happen? No. Tell you what, I'm going to have you feed first. That'll interrupt the other person and maybe have them drop the power claw. Yeah, now you can prioritize operating on. So I'm guessing whoever was doing it was just holding the power claw, and that's why they couldn't find it. But we might as well... I could have used the inspired surgery on lines, honestly. I may have preferred to do that, but this is fine. We'll use what we have when we notice it. And Kimmy now has a power claw, which means your manipulation, well, it's none right now. We'll see what happens if that's an improvement. Lines. How's your health coming along? You're still in extreme pain. Your breathing is weakened, but your blood filtration is good. You took it about as bad as anyone. Although Philly was also there. Philly didn't get hurt too much. It was our two miniguns and then our two... charge rifles that took the brunt of one of those Doomsdays. Yeah, Matthew was right there too, but really just kind of surface level stuff, nothing too serious. Well, I mean, your left arm was shredded and so was your right arm. I guess that's pretty serious. But you're bouncing back, and it looks like you'll make a full recovery. And meanwhile, let's see, your left eye was shredded. This might not get better. In which case, do we give you a new eye just because 1 out of 10 is basically 0 out of 10? You are our other sniper, so I think it's sort of worth it. I mean, we could change jobs, but that would just confuse me. Philly's watching some TV with Alpaca 3, who's just laying on the ground, right? I hadn't meant to put animal beds in here, and I think I'm going to do that now. It's close enough to the hospital, too, where it'll make tending a little bit easier. Yeah, what kind of leathers do we have laying around? Well, we've got other construction jobs to do, and I want to get these moved. Okay, good, that's happened. Yeah, we'll come back. Well, we're going to work on our 3 corners here as soon as we get our patients worked out. Mike has inspired surgery. Okay, great. Now, Mike is a decent doctor. I guess it's still worth doing. So come over here and give Lines his leg. Yeah, Lines is still in severe pain, but he's doing okay now. Let's get him a bionic leg. Oh, we don't have a bionic leg. We have a bionic arm. Let's start one up. Fabrication bench here. Make bionic leg. Go. I'll leave it at the bottom. I mean, everything else is satisfied, so it'll happen. Meanwhile, we can give you an eye, though, at least, I think, right? Do we have a bionic eye? We don't. unless I missed it, which happens all the time. Yeah, we have a bionic arm and a bionic spine, and then a couple prosthetics. Okay, so Lines is up now. Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 eyes going, one for Big Red, one for Lines, and then a leg. Lines is just gonna have to limp around for the time being. Get 2 of those. Matthew's back in the hospital. Good to see penoxycline being taken again and being produced. And are you making it even right now? Excellent. And you make it fast, too. Perfect. Now, these power lines are no longer needed. Yeah, I mean, we might want to connect all the way around, but if we do, it's not going to be right through this battlefield, so... We'll go ahead and do a deconstruct on all the visible stuff, and then manually select the one under the sandbags and deconstruct that as well. We will get our other hut, I guess, up and running. Kind of don't really want it by the door. Well, we'll just move the door. Auto door here. We'll get this up by 1. Wooden door here. By the way, we never used this room yet, so I don't even know if it works as well as we're hoping it's going to work. You know, I'll get this over here somewhere. Okay, so we'll get those up and running. We're going to move these traps. We'll get a couple in front of the turrets. I guess it doesn't matter there yet. We'll get a couple up here. That was a weird button. There we go. Did I cancel that? Yes, I did. I want you over 1. We'll get you over by this one. You just in this general area. Oh, right. And this, I don't want this destroying our sandbag, so I'm just going to move it slightly, maybe here. Guys do come up here, don't they? We'll go there. These are all being... Oh, that... Cancel that. We'll move you... Oh, we totally keep messing this up. Cancel that. Move you here. Move you here. You are also kind of in a spot where you're going to do some damage. Here, I guess... Let's chop these. This is where it's kind of nice to... We're playing on vanilla now, and I think we'll just probably finish that way on this playthrough. But next playthrough, I definitely want to add some mods in, and one of them is the manager's desk mod. And one of the things you could do that I like is set a zone like this, for example, and make it so every time the manager goes to that desk, he'll make sure that he flags everything in the zone to be chopped down. And that's a nice way that you can keep a clearing for lines of sight, so trees don't pop up that enemies can use for cover in certain areas where you want to keep it clean. Alright, so I'm fairly happy with this. We'll have maybe some snipers here. It's not super far for them. Got our close range here. Guys here. Yes, enemies could push up and use a little bit of cover here. We're going to have to live with that. Oh, actually, that's kind of the perfect spot for the traps. How's our steel doing? Oh, 926. Good. So we are mining. I'm going to build a few more right in front of this. We'll even extend this by 1, too. This spot is a little dangerous now, of course, with this sniper turret up here. So maybe I don't use that. Yeah, why risk it? I mean, I don't know how good the accuracy is on this. What's the chances of friendly fire from something like this? Probably just the same as a colonist. So maybe this whole setup here is a bad idea. Yeah, and yeah, I'm going to treat it as such. I'm going to deconstruct and cancel. Reinstall you. I don't know. Just kind of up. Maybe here. deconstruct, and cancel. Yeah, I don't love the way this corner looks, but I'm okay with it. And given our steel situation now, maybe I'll get one more at least for now. And one more trap. And let's take a look. We had a little vein here that we hit. Yeah, and there's still quite a bit left to mine. That'll be nice. Get all this, and there's probably more beyond that. Oh, we got a meteorite too. Slate. Don't need it, but maybe at some point. I'll put a harvest job on there for I don't know why. Probably a waste of time. Got these going in. Growing season is officially over, right? We go to the 1st of September. Okay, so I'll have to keep an eye on the temperature dipping drastically. So once that trap goes in, this corner needs power. Just a slight extension will be fine. I think I am going to... You know what, maybe I'll keep this door here. It's a weak point of entry for the enemy where they can kind of get some additional cover, but I could see situations where we retreat in here with some melee guys, or melee guys are waiting, and maybe we want them to sneak around behind the guys. So I guess I'll leave it. And then I'll leave this one here too for a quicker way out of the base, so you don't have to go through 2 doors. Although this auto door is 0 slowdown, so if they came this way, it'd be about the same, but it's fine. Oh, this cover got just outright destroyed, and why is this not being hauled in? Are we full in our storage? No, not even close. Okay, there we go. So we're starting to recover. We're getting back on our feet. Hauling jobs are happening. I'm going to get some extra cover there. You know, a couple times we've kind of been in this area, and I've thought we'll use trees for cover, but it'd be much better to have actual cover for cover. Something like that. Be a small one there. Maybe extend the bridge and put a little bit here, but no, we'll leave it there for now. So that's corner number 2 of 3. Corner 3 of 3. Actually, kind of already at a glance looks like we set this up at a better range from the get-go. And we have this turret here. Got lots of traps. Do these overlap any of our steel traps? No, they don't. Although this one will hit the drill. And so I'm just going to move it for now so it doesn't do that. And we do want to cut all of these plants. I do cut plants instead of chop wood because chop wood will not get immature trees, but immature trees will still provide cover. It will waste time by cutting some of these bushes that provide no cover whatsoever, but it happens so fast that I don't think it's really a huge waste of time. Incompetent Cook was cooking. Yeah, I think that's one of our new ones that we were hoping would do mostly brewing stuff. In fact, let's... yeah, Emmy's in there. How good is Emmy? Well, she's pretty good. But we added... Lines is pretty good, but we added Lady, right, with a 6. She might have been the problem. This is a little bit tedious, but fine meal. I want you to be at least a 10. Actually, even 11. Simple meal, you can be a 10. Lavish meal, I want you to be a 12. Psychite tea, who cares? And that will force, hopefully, some of our low-skilled brewers to, or cooks to focus on this instead. And look at this, we got a lot of full barrels in here. It's great to see. We have a ton of beer soon. We already are filling up. Wow, we need to go on a run. Another caravan run. Food situation looks great. 244 meals, 1,500 raw food. Still more to come in. Our fridge is going to be packed sooner, just before we know it here. I wonder if it's worth building like a temporary barn. I know I keep bringing that up, but I'm just not sure where it would be. Tell you what, for now, this can be... It's preferred. I'm going to make it a low priority. Clear all vegetables. It's not much. And maybe we just expand this out to here. Maybe I just rip this wall down, turn this into like kind of an overflow barn. We'll have 2 barns here. Yeah, okay. We'll do that real quick. We'll go with slate, I guess. I don't know why we always have so much slate. ME is no longer inspired. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Right, Matthew, you lost your charge rifle. Probably got drawn in, or did that get blown up? It may have been blown up. I do see body parts here. So we got a spine, heart, arm, prosthetic leg. Okay, so we haven't finished these yet. No one's even started on them. Required skill 8. Work frenzy, Big Red. Work faster. So Big Red, are you skilled enough to do this? No. Dismiss that. We haven't even deconstructed these guys yet. Big Red, are you skilled enough to do this? You're not assigned to smithing. Right. I mean, your skill does affect what you get out of the mechanoid, so I don't want to just throw anyone at that. I mean, it'll happen, I guess. Boyle, what happened? Someone picked up Boyle. Is it just hot outside? No, it's freezing, if anything. And certainly not too cold for Boyle. Yeah, so we'll see how this works out. I don't know. It might be kind of janky. And honestly, it kind of blocks... You know what? Maybe I'll just get rid of this entirely. This doesn't need to be here. Our close range guys can get here. That's fine. Melee guys will wait inside. If they go after our turrets, great. We'll shoot them. So I'm just going to deconstruct all of this, actually. Yeah. Well, not that. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. I want the turrets just to have free line of sight. Let's see. Where were we? Really, where were we? I forget exactly. Well, oh yeah, we were looking for his charge rifle. Oh, we had a Doomsday somehow. Okay, so there was one laying around that didn't blow up, maybe? Or is that the one we bought? That's just the one we bought, probably. I think your charge rifle got destroyed. Or someone else picked it up, or maybe it's just out here still. Tell you what, let me do an unforbid all. There's nothing to unforbid. Yeah, so I think we lost your charge rifle. I'm going to get another one going. Here. Well, I'm going to move it down first. I want those. I want that leg and eye. And who's our best crafter? Mike. You're making a parka. Inspired surgery. Go to the fabrication bench first. By the way, you just had a heart icon pop up. What happened there? You flirted with Philly by joking about hairstyles. Philly ignored the advance. Uh-oh. You're married, by the way. Well, it's just a little flirtation. Maybe it's innocent here. You guys are friends. You both like each other. But you really like Arison. Don't forget that. Alright, bionic leg underway for lines. You know what? I kind of think it would look cool to have, especially if we're doing fights at night. We want moods to be as good as possible. A couple red lights near our mortars I think might look cool. This bridge was rebuilt. We also have damage over here that I never rebuilt. How was this pattern? I don't know. Is it 3 wide all the way across? Is that right? That certainly doesn't look right. Oh, I think it was sort of like a just balanced on each side. So I think it was 4, 4, 4, 4. Maybe there too. I don't know. We'll see. We are out of wood. We need some chopping, huh? I just did some manual chopping. I guess none of that was good enough. We'll do cut plants here, which will probably give us no wood. Any mature trees close by? Not really. This is usually a good spot here, yeah. This is consistently a great spot to get trees. Sneak up a few here. This is somewhat close, but actually not that close. You have to come up and around. Out here is a good spot. Yeah, not tons of mature trees out here. How's our plot looking? Looks pretty good, but we're still not even halfway. Cargo pods. Excellent. Lots of meat. Wolf meat. We'll take it. Take the steel. The muffalo. How's our fridge looking? I don't want to pass up the muffalo. But we have no meat in here, so yeah, we're gonna hunt all of you. I'm tempted to try taming, but I'm gonna get the buffalo meat. Now that we've got 5 alpacas, I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think. And then 1's pregnant. Damn, another raid. I think 5 we'll live with. Oh, I left our animals in the indoors. No wonder the hauling was taking longer than it should have. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Damn, the vampires are pissed at us. This is 3 raids in a week and a half, maybe? Something like that. So our great-grandmother, Mike's great-grandmother is here. Wow. Mike's a young man, though, so she might be still a worthy fighter here. Let's see. They're unusually clever with their tactics. They'll notice some traps and avoid our turret's fire. Okay. They're dropping in. I don't want to waste time like I usually do. The animals that I just... Let's see. Oh yeah, let's get you guys back to fighting. Ghostface. Ghostface, I'm leaving you an animal too permanently, I think, because you're blind. Although you still haul without a problem somehow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're down to 6 fighting animals. Couple Labradors on the way, and then of course our snake, who we're hoping to mate and produce a bunch of snakes with. We built this snake pit a long time ago, and right now it's still just 1 snake. We've got it all set up and ready to go, but we just have not been able to find any other snakes besides Nairobi. Anyway, let's get everyone out here and get ready for this. Let's see what we got. Okay, they came flying out. Tons of sniper rifles. So when they say unusually clever, I think it means there's just something special, like kind of unique about them. Such as, 16 snipers. I'll set up a hunt for this turkey while I'm out here. Let's see what they decide to do. Okay, so let's start trying some of this stuff out. Burton, you go in there. Mike, yep, this is good. Philly, you don't have a gun. I'm still cool with the minigun duo. So go back and grab that. You'll probably miss this fight. NG, you jump in there. Kimmy, you don't have your sniper rifle. Yeah, I totally forgot to rearm everyone after our last raid. Well, we'll catch them as they come in. Yeah, the problem is all these guys without weapons have now grabbed shield belts. Tico, you come waiting here too. Matthew, no gun. We're making your new gun. For now. Just grab an assault rifle, I guess. That probably belongs to someone, though. I guess, yeah, just get that. We have nothing else to use unless we want to use a rocket launcher that's single use. Arison is here with her super close range shotgun. Should be fine there. Mal, another assault rifle. Lady, another melee. We don't have a smithy. Maybe it's worth getting one just to produce a better melee weapon. And Big Red. I'm thinking that explosion I heard last time was a few weapons blowing up. Is anyone getting this one? I wish it would say reserved by... Oh, it does. Okay, so you can take the normal one, Big Red, I guess. You might have just switched with Kimmy, and you might be pissed about that. Not really. There's no mechanic for that. You're vomiting. Oh, great. You have food poisoning major. Well, fight through it, buddy. Lines with his 1 leg and no gun. Damn, we lost 2 charge rifles? I find that so hard to believe. I wonder if the fleeing... and we're missing a foil helmet for some reason. I'm certain this time no one was wearing one. I think. Alright, well I'll bump this up to 2. It's going to eat into our advanced components, but we actually have a decent number of advanced components. Got 13. Lines, sit this one out. Let's go do something else. Can you do this, by the way? You're under allowed skill of 11. Okay. We don't have a lot of fighters. Oh, one guy's already dead from a trap. Where are the rest of them? Oh, crap, I lost them. They're coming down here. Great. And as usual, we won't be in the right position. Pacheco, you're down here. Just go and... oh, good. We got this up at least. You come wait for him down here. We'll get a bird's eye view of what they're doing. Yeah, they're all... Well, I don't know what they're doing, actually. They might just hit one of these walls and come in which case... I don't know what we do against all these snipers and poorly armed force that somehow misplaced a bunch of their weapons. I am going to get down here, though. I'm gonna have to assume that they're coming down here until they do otherwise. It looked like two guys were insulting each other. We got a pretty... 16 is nothing to kind of take too lightly. Okay, Kimmy is ready. Try and make it out to the sniper spot. Matthew. Philly. Big Red. Julian. Oh, all of our... Damn it. All these guys. Come down here. Yeah, this is going to be ragged. Hopefully the traps help. Okay, good. We got some turret help. Let's get Mike into better cover. It's actually going pretty well. It's a good trap there. And they're fleeing. Excellent. Okay. We've got two guys down. We'll let him finish off this. Actually, Pacheco, since you're here, go ahead and capture Huber. We don't currently have any prisoners now. Okay, these guys are down. Unrecruit you guys. Mal, why don't you go capture Itini? And I think that's it. Don't hit a trap, Pacheco. Good. Is there another one? No, that was your exclamation. Okay. So 2 prisoners, a bunch of new sniper rifles. Hopefully some are high quality. We'll unrecruit everyone else. I would select everyone and undo it, but then I think I'm going to clear some of those capture commands. So keep hitting T instead of R. There we go. We'll do an unforbid. By the way, I love how unforbid all doesn't affect these. That would be annoying. So that went pretty well. And this turret's already, or this trap's already back up. Okay, cool. I want to get, how are we doing on this? How much time do we have left? 17 hours? We're going to have to leave the bionics behind. If it was like a leg and an eye, maybe we'd rush it so we could get those for lines. But we already have an eye and an arm, or we already have an arm and a spine, so I think we'll let that one go. That's too bad. And we already have a great relationship with the Red Meyer people, so the relationship boost isn't as valuable. This, we still have 3.3 days. I mean, it's not really useful for us. I think we've got plenty to do here. And it's 16 degrees. That means it is time to harvest what we can. Oh yeah, we got to get this going. Now, I'm surprised our fridge isn't more full. This, and we'll get all the cotton too. What I'm going to do, we're going to lose out on some resources because of skill. But I'm going to get everyone out of 1 here temporarily. And maybe reset that off camera. And then reset everyone. And see how much we can get cut. Lines is going to refill pots for some reason. Is it dark over here? Yeah, it is dark. We need another one of these. Just there is fine, I guess. Same with this side. Oh no, it's for the animals. They don't care about the darkness, so we'll leave that. There's no 8 in the dark debuff or anything, but I don't know. While they're eating, might as well. Caravan request 10 machine pistols for Resurrector, Mech Serum, Orbital Bombardment Targeter, and Tech Prof Sub Persona Core. This we are doing. I don't think 10 machine pistols is out of our range. I assume that's like I don't know, 80 steel per, maybe? We certainly want the Resurrector Mech Serum and the Orbital Bombardment Targeter. The Tech Prof, no big deal at this point in the game for us. We've researched everything we'd want. But yeah, how far are they? Oh, damn. We've made a trip up here before. Well, it's only 2.3 days. And if we can sneak it in before winter, maybe we walk it up and walk it back. But I'm thinking we probably take a transport pod. And if I'm not mistaken, the fuel we have in these... Are we low on chem fuel? No, we got lots. Okay. We must have these just set to 50. I would love to see the range without having to load it up with something. Or maybe select 2 tiles and then see how many cells they are away. Something to estimate how much fuel I need before I pick the contents of the transport pod. But anyway, let's see what we're dealing with machine pistol-wise. $45 steel, 3 components. So 450 steel, 30 components, assuming we make them a decent enough quality. Yeah, we're totally going for that. Now, we don't have a ton of time, though. Only 12 days. Usually you get like 15 or more. Sorry, what was the exact... It's normal or better. Yeah, normal. 10 normal machine pistols. Okay. New bill. Machine pistol. I wish there was like a make #1 priority button, but there's not. Wait, I think you can drag now? No. Yeah, managing this could be better. We're not doing any crafting though. Do until we have 10. Look everywhere. Count equipped. Yeah, just in case you guys have one equipped. Well, we won't be able to load it if it's equipped, so don't. I don't care about your skill level. And they need to be normal or better. Okay. And why are we not craft? I guess we're going to do a plant cutting job here. Let's see, Mike, did you finish that leg yet? Do that first. It does take a while, but you hopefully can finish it in this sit down. And we'll get that on Lions right away, so Lions can actually be useful again. I mean, he's moving real slow. Okay, bionic leg, cool. Which leg is it? Your right leg. Mike has inspired surgery. And you're a 10 medic. Okay, Mike, we'll have you do the bill. Lions is going to rest right now. There's Mike. Prioritize operating. I mean, I know I have you. I mean, you made the leg. You know how it works the best, I guess. Exotic goods trader passing by. We gotta call them. No inspired trade, I don't think. Maybe Big Red? Well, you can't hear anyway. So just keep working. We'll have Serrano make the call. No snakes. They don't have any weapons. Let's see. They have elephants, though. That seems like a really low neutromine price. So I'm gonna make... We'll get like 30. We'll get all your components. We will get... We don't need Glitter World. We have a ton of joints to sell. Fantastic. So this is where our money's gonna come from. We'll keep 100. We're back in the black already. Oh yeah, we're low on penoxycline, so we do want that neutromine. In fact, just give us 100. Just so we have plenty. We'll sell the yayo and the go juice. I might start building other things out of plasteel. We actually have quite a bit. We'll need it for the ship stuff, I guess, but you know, the occasional door or something might make sense. Neurotrainer Mech Serum. Tuned to... Oh, this will train your animal skill. We don't need that. We can buy Resurrector Mech Serum from them. I think we'll buy another couple of lances. Do they have a kidney by any chance? No kidneys. They do have a bionic eye that we could just buy if we want. Damn, look at that beer. We're selling all of it. We only need 50. I know we have an alcoholic, but I think 50 is enough for her to make do. And we have a ton more coming. We'll get rid of all of it. Yeah, they have a bunch of cool stuff for us. You know what? We don't need this much gold, I'm almost certain. 400 should be fine. So that gives us a lot of money to play with, and I do think I want to pick up some of this stuff. Not a sculpture. We have our television and telescope situation worked out. I mean, we're currently making the ID. We'll hold off on that, but we cannot make a Doomsday. We'll get another one for $1,000. Oh, they're going to buy our Resurrector mechs. Okay, they're not selling it. They want ours. That makes more sense. Okay, we'll buy a shock lance. That's a steal. Same with this. We have a heart, not a we have a prosthetic heart, not a heart. Joy wire, pain stopper. A brain implant which inhibits nociception or pain sensation. While it does allow the user to accomplish more, it turns out pain has a purpose. When you don't feel it, you can get hurt really badly, really easily. This is interesting, though, for someone that's in chronic pain. I like that idea. Yeah, I think we are going to get the eye right now. We'll get one eye, we'll make the other one. Because I don't want to be holding on. I don't really want 6,000 silver on me at any one time. We will get that extra Doomsday. And we'll come out 751 on top. Basically paying for this with beer and smoke leaf. I'm happy with that. And getting a bunch of neutromine and their components. The question is, do I go with like a pain stopper or a joy wire? What does joy wire do again? A brain implant that stimulates the brain's pleasure centers while it dramatically improves the user's mood. The blanket of happiness makes it hard to concentrate on anything real. Okay. I don't think we need either of those. We'll take a little bit of extra money. And we'll go. I think that'll be a good trade. Lines over here. I guess that went well. Mike is no longer inspired. And we're going to go ahead and give you your eye, too. I don't think there's any danger doing these back-to-back. In real life, obviously, I don't think you'd want to. Or maybe they do them in the same surgery. I don't know. Shield user has ranged weapon. Yep. Okay, so you got this. Drop that. And do that. Lines. Pacheco, how are you doing here? You're stoned. Okay, we won't have you do the surgery. Serrano, you're a pretty good doctor, aren't you? Yeah, you're doing it now. How good are you? You're quite good. Another shield user has a ranged weapon. Philly. Yeah, go ahead and drop that. Thanks for doing it right away. Oh, right, things are dying because of cold. I thought Lines died from surgery. Lines is great. He's going to be fine. Yeah, plants are dying. We got quite a bit in, though. I think we hit it this time for once. And it looks like we have fridge storage space. No meat, though. Yeah, the hunting is not happening. Just tons of plant cutting going on. And our overflow, I guess, is working. I don't know why I would go here. It's low priority. I guess if it's way closer, maybe that's where they go. Raw materials almost filled up. We might do a separate spot for silver or something. And gold. I don't know. Maybe at least silver, like a little safe with an orbital beacon. Let's see what else. Oh, right, we have these two prisoners. We'll get them sorted, and I think we'll finish off the episode. I feel like I had a train of thought that I lost, though. Oh, right. I want to make sure we get on those 10 machine pistols. So, Mike, you're making parka. Why don't you do machining first? In fact, anyone that smiths, you tailor before you smith. Mike, let's change that for now. And I'm even going to raise your plant cutting and constructing, so you're going to be smithing first. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And Mike will knock those out, hopefully quick. Let's see what his speed is. His smithing speed? Oh, wait a minute. 52%. But your crafting skill is so high. It's interesting. Now, who's our next best? Mal, you're 14. So your skill is not as good. But your speed is way faster. And your manipulation and sight stats just aren't even as good. Your global work speed... Oh, Mike, you have a global work speed penalty, I guess. In your bio somewhere. Well, let me double check the numbers here. Your smithing speed is... Your global work speed is 52% for some reason, because you're slothful. Oh, that's kind of annoying. So we're actually going to swap that. We're going to make Mal do that first, even above the other crafting. And you can go back to constructing, and then tailoring. Well, no, go ahead and smith after you construct. And one of you will get to him. And if we produce one too many and have extra parts laying around, no big deal. Oh, let's get this all sorted out. That's what I wanted. Unfinished bionic eye. I need to move the charge rifle up. So Mal should jump over to smithing automatically. Mike, I'm going to force to do this fabrication. Mal, after you're done with that, I expect you'll jump right over. Okay, good. And you can disassemble mechanoids first? Sure. You should still have enough time to get it all done. We'll get the weapons sorted with the charge rifles from Mike. Shield user has ranged weapon. Oh, right. So let's drop this for you, Matthew. We have another one. Kimmy still has hers. Dan, a bunch of you guys picked these up. Buffalo Revenge shouldn't be too scary, and then Hunter lacks range weapon. We'll... Oops, I didn't mean to... Yeah, Lions. We'll get Lions hooked up in a minute. And Wildlife, Muffalo. Which one of these is revenging? It's probably already dead, actually. Okay. So the hunting is happening. That's good to see. Kimmy might not have been able to hunt with her shield, or she might have just been shooting through her shield and damaging it. Okay, successful recruitment. Okay, we're running on a bit long. Let's see who we want to recruit first. Ascetic and kind. Those are good stats. We'll have to build like a crappy bedroom for you. Double passion for melee. Passion kind of all around. You could help with crafting and social. Your health is fine. Huber, also health is fine. You're 54. You're only 20 in Tinny. You're great at construction. You're a psychopath, but you're also jealous. So you have to have the best bedroom. But you do have double passion for construction. We're gonna do something a little bit. Well, we are gonna recruit you. And that'll happen automatically. Huber, I think we might take one of your kidneys. And actually, we can do that without killing you, so let's just do that. And then maybe we'll let you go, but you're part of a pirate gang, right? So letting you go doesn't help. We could sell you, or we could just... Actually, I don't know what we do with Huber yet, but we'll recruit a Tinny first. We want a Tinny. Let me map out a very simple bedroom somewhere. Well, I don't know. We'll get that worked out next time, maybe. We're sort of running out of space. We could probably sneak something in down here for a Tinny. In fact, I kind of like that, actually. Slate, let's say it was like this. Like, actually, I'm going to go one more out. Wooden door. Bed in the middle. And leave it at that, and we'll make that yours. Is that terrible? Actually, you know, I'm going to go even smaller. we're going to go just something like this. And that way if we get another person, we can double up maybe. I mean, I don't think you have any limit, like any threshold for the bedroom you want, other than you want it really bad. Let me double check that. Prefers to live in asceticism. He'll be put in a poor mood if he has a bedroom that's too impressive. Also dislikes fancy food and prefers to eat raw. And raw food won't bother him. Oh, I didn't know the food part. I don't know if... So an awful bedroom, would that be too bad? I don't know. We'll see. We'll start with that, and we'll see if that's too bad, and we can easily upgrade it if need be. But we've gone on too long, and I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.